Just a quick intro to this video. This was taken off stream, but we were making an artifact tier list. Sorry, not an artifact tier list, but an artifact domain tier list. So we were discussing on what artifacts are worth it to farm in the domains, what artifacts domains aren't worth farming for anymore ever since the Strongbox came out. Hope this is useful for someone, and if ever you do like this type of content, make sure to subscribe and also follow me on Twitch if you want to see more content like this. God tier. You guys think Strongbox first, or do we go domains first? Because I think domains easier. Because obviously S tier, Emblem Shimenawa, no questions asked. I think it deserves its own tier. I think it's SS. Like, do we need F tier? I think we need F tier. F tier basically means never farm, never Strongbox. So yeah. Emblem Shimenawa, best domain. You already know this. After that, it's probably Honesty? Thundering Fury, Thunder Soother. After Dendro release, both of these sets see so much use now, and it's insane. In general, okay, not everyone wants to use Electro, but so we'll do S. But because almost everyone has Fischl, a lot of people have Kitching from Standard Banner, and you know, Lisa and Fischl are basically like on everyone's accounts, and they could use these two sets really well if you want to use them as like main damage dealers, main carries. And I think Thunder Fury, Thunder Soother, both of those sets are really good. Even in Aggravate, Dendro doesn't completely get rid of Electro, right? They can coexist on an enemy, so Thunder Soother always applies. After that, I think most other sets are mid, except for like the Dendro set and Gilded Dreams. I think is actually a tier above Thunder Soother, Thundering Fury, because 4-piece Gilded, I think, is more than just an Aggravate set. It's generally good for anyone that can use reactions, you know? Because it just gives you EM, or if not EM, it gives you attack. So it's just good. And then 4-piece Dendro set is really good for if you're gonna use any Dendro team. So I put that S. Noblesse S? I don't think so because of Bloodstain. We're considering Strongbox, remember? So I think because it's with Bloodstain and because you can get Noblesse from Strongbox, you've been able to, like, since before the patch, since before 3.0. I think the domain itself is like a solid F. D tier. I don't think it's F tier because it's still Noblesse pieces. So I think D. Solid D. Bloodstain, not everyone can use the 2-piece Bloodstain physical. Maidens, Viridescent. Right beside the Noblesse. I think the 2-piece Viridescent is such a good set, right? One of the best sets in the game. But after the Strongbox, who wants to farm Maiden's pieces? No one wants to farm Maiden's pieces. So it's D tier, it's D tier. F tier, okay, no. If you're a new player, you can still farm this for some pieces. It's still like an okay piece to farm for the Viridescent. Like if you don't have enough to Strongbox anything, fuck it, right? Crimson is F. This one's just dead. Shh. You guys already know. Dude, I don't even have Crimson pieces on my account. I have 3 pieces from Crimson from AR 45 because I never farmed this domain. Never had a D-look. For jungling, I was using Wondrous Noblesse, and then after that, I switched her to Emblem now, right? No one needs this set. I don't think anyone in the game needs this set. F tier also for Echoes and Vermilion. Even if you're Zhao main, I'm a Zhao main. You're farming double Gladiators pieces. Actually, move these to C. D tier. It's still better because you're getting 2-piece 2-piece attack, right? Both of them just give you attack. So generally, it's actually a decent domain. But since we get so many Gladiators pieces, this isn't worth farming for. But if you're early into the game, like you get AR 45 straight out of AR 45, farming this domain isn't bad. You can slap the 2-piece on anyone. For us, for all the older players there, like AR 55 up, AR 60, we have a lot of Gladiators pieces. But for the early players, they don't. So maybe these can be their like good plus 18 attack sets, because like I think everyone has like a couple characters who don't use 4-piece sets. A lot of people don't use 4-piece sets that have like a 2-piece Glad somewhere there, right? 2-piece Shimenawa, 2-piece Glad. Child can use 2-piece Glad. Gaia can use 2-piece Glad. Rosaria can use 2-piece Glad. A lot. And if you're new, you don't have those old Gladiator pieces, so it's kinda okay to farm it. I think we put it here. Husk Maidens, a little lower than Vermilion Echoes, I think. Because like it's only good if this is for general use. If you have a single Geo character or 2 Geo characters, I think it's okay. But it makes Chi-Chi a good character, a decent character. For specialty sets though, it's pretty good. It's just it doesn't have like if you're looking for Geo characters, the other set doesn't do anything for you. Oh, I think this is F tier and Crimson should be D tier. Because if you're farming for Pyro characters, at least the Lava Walker is kinda decent. Like they're both pretty, like they do not the same thing, but like they can work in the same team. Like Viridescent Maidens don't work. Noblesse, Bloodstained, ang layo. But since they both have like the 2 god sets, they're still like decent to farm. Actually, doesn't that mean Echoes and Vermilion should be a higher? Because they both have the same piece. So they both have the same effect. I think this is like a B tier now that I think about it, right? Like the domain, not the pieces. The domain, if you're farming for attack percent, you're getting attack percent only. Okay, yeah, we'll put this here. Because if you want attack percent, you're getting attack percent. But then, like, you know, Shiminawa's right there. Actually, no, never mind, D. Because Shiminawa exists, it's still D. Pale, Mellith. If you have a phase character, it's worth farming, I think, at least for the 2-piece. And Mellith is such a good set. Like, for almost every account, any team can use a Mellith holder. Like, it's kind of like Noblesse, right? So I think if you're only farming for the Mellith holder, it's not worth. But if you're farming for a 4-piece Pale Flame user or a 2-piece Pale Flame user, and then like the byproduct is you get a full set of Mellith for your other characters, I think it's good. It's B. I think it's a B. And since you can strongbox it. Blizz Hod. I hate this set. I hate Heart of Death Domain because it fucked me, but can't disagree that this domain is really good. I think everyone's accounts, especially if you have a hypercarry Karayo like Ayato Ganyu, it might be SS or high S. Because it's 40% crit rate from the set. Like from the set. That's insane value, right? I think it's S, high S tier. Even if you can strongbox Blizzard. I think it's SS if the strongbox didn't exist. But since the strongbox exists, I think it's S tier. I think everyone's account has a hydro character that they built up. And all of those hydro characters can use the 2-piece Heart of Depth or 4-piece Heart of Depth for like Child and Ayato, right? So I think it's S tier. And 4-piece Blizz is just good. 2-piece is good for Melt even, like Rosaria Kaya. Petra Bolide. You can strongbox both of these, so it's F. If you're, for example, if you're farming for a Bolide, the other artifact is Geo damage 2-piece. It's really bad. I'm not saying the sets are bad. They're good individually. Like 4-piece Petra is actually pretty decent. But if you're farming for Petra and then you get Bolide as the other set, it feels bad. If you're farming for Bolide, like you're farming for Yoimiya Bolide, for example, and then you're getting like Petra pieces, that feels bad too. So yeah, I think it's just an F. You make readjustments though. Maybe Thundering. It's either moved. I think I moved this down to A. No, just the domains. What character is like Bolide set usable? 4-piece Petra, Albedo, Zhongli are like the only real users. 2-piece for Ningguang is not bad. Bolide. Child can use it, Ayato can use it, Yoimiya can use it, Sino can use it, Razor, anyone that uses normal attacks can use it. But the thing is, like Bolide, like it's just power cut by like the specific sets. Like the 4-piece Shiminawa is better than Bolide. Almost always better than Bolide for Yoimiya. 4-piece Heart of Depth is always better on Child than Bolide. 4-piece Heart of Depth or 4-piece Gladiator is better than Bolide for Ayato. It's just a general good set for people who can use normal attacks. I think it's a really good set though. It's just not worth farming the domain. Is it HOD double S? I don't know because after the Strongbox, I don't think it is anymore. Like I agree that they're good sets. Like this is like 2 god sets. But like there's so many times that people are only farming for the hypercarry Ayaka, hypercarry Ganyu, that they don't need the Heart of Depth pieces. And there's so many times like me, I was only farming for HOD pieces. I didn't need the Cryo set. But Bolide isn't a bad set. I think Bolide as strongboxable is actually like A tier. We'll start with Bolide. I think it's A tier. It's a good general set, and almost everyone in the game uses shields. Shield strength works on the character on field who has a shield. So for example, if I had 2-piece Bolide, 2-piece Gladiator on Zhao, and I have a Zhongli, Zhao gets the increased shield strength. Like Zhongli's shield gets the increased shield strength. So it's actually pretty decent. And the 4-piece works on most people. So if you have like a general 4-piece Bolide set that had like crit, attack sands, defense sands, HP sands, feather flower, and then you just change the goblet every time, you can use it on most characters. And if you have a cracked 4-piece Bolide, I think it's decent. Child, Ayato, Yoimiya, again. Child, Ayato, Yoimiya, Razor, Eula. Not so much Eula. Child, Ayato, Razor, Noelle, Yoimiya, Thunder Soother. I think it's a B tier. Usually, other artifacts that'll fit more. Like it's more like a meme artifact set. Like for example, Thunder Soother, Xing Cho works in like electrocharge teams. Thunder Soother works on some pyro characters in Overload, I guess, but like isn't Thunder Fury just way better? Thunder Soother works on Mono Electro as well. It's good. It's good on Sino, it's good on Fischl, it's good on Beidou kinda. But like most of the time you get more damage off of like a lot of people don't have cracked Thunder Soother pieces. So I think that's why Strongbox makes it a little bit better. 2 TF, 2 Glad, 2 TF, 2 Noblesse, and you're just better off. 2 Glad, 2 TF, 2 Wonders, you know. Weirdest in Strongbox SS, no questions asked. Probably better than, okay, no. We'll put the Strongboxes behind. But yeah, SS, domains asked to farm, but Strongboxing, because Weirdest is such a good set. SS, farming for the perfect, maybe 2-piece crit for your Gene. Like 4-piece Viridescent, EM or crit build, it doesn't matter what you're farming for, it's SS. Pale, I mean, I don't know if Bloodstain Strongbox is not it, no? Isn't Bloodstain Strongbox like D or F? It's F, 100%, right? Maiden's F, no one needs it. It's just Husk Domain is better. Like this set's really good. Gladiator Strongbox, actually like B tier. It's a good set. Like I used a lot of the Gladiator Strongbox, but I don't think it's worth it to Strongbox that much compared to the other things like Blizzard, like Noblesse. No, like everyone agrees. I don't think no one no one's gonna disagree that these three god tier, god tier strong boxes. TF up there too after Dendro. I think S or SS. But like me, I didn't have a lot of TF pieces. I had like a 2-piece before the Strongbox, and now I have a full set, right? And it's such a good set now that Dendro's out that I think it's SS. Wonders, S tier, because Gilded 2-piece exists. But the 4-piece Wonders, still good on a lot of characters. It's like Glad. Actually, Glad A, Wonders A. There we go. I think they're the same tier. No, that's wrong, because 4-piece Wonders is more valuable than 4-piece Glad. It's very rare that there's a 4-piece Glad user. And because Ganyu. Petra being Strongboxable is actually B tier. Some people might want to use the 4-piece. It's a very weird set. It's like the most weird champ set in the game. On teams that can't use attack buffs, sometimes it's better than like Mellith and Noblesse. So yeah, Crimson Witch being Strongboxable is A tier, S tier. No one needs the 4-piece set, but everyone who wants to like just get the pieces, everyone who wants a good 4-piece, Strongbox, it's time. I think it's with HOD, same thing. For the Hydro and Pyro mains, god tier that these are Strongboxable. And then the Lava Walker, C, D. It's good for like showcases. I don't know if Lava Walker is even good. I think it's C. Any disagreeers with anything here? I think this is my list. Feel free to roast me in the comments. Disagree with me. See you in the Strongbox video that I'm too lazy to edit. Goodbye. I think this is good though. No, okay, stop.